it because she has walked some of the biggest designers' runways over the last few days during New York Fashion Week. Please welcome Winnie Harlow. Okay.
Man, I am not a morning person, but your audience is so high. I know that's right.
Winnie, I just want to hear about Fashion Week because you even hit the catwalk in Sergio Hudson's show. I was sitting there right at the front. I saw you and I about lost my mind. You walked down there. You was walking. Now, Winnie, when people are seeing you and screaming your name, do you get nervous? Winnie! Do you get nervous?
Not on the runway.
Okay.
Just because, like, I'm focused,
okay.
You know? Like, I have even, like, my friends or, like, my family sometimes come and watch me, and that's when I hear the most screams, and I'm like, yeah. I know they're sitting right there. But I think I get more nervous when it's, like, on the street and I'm not, like, prepared, ready for it. But on the runway, it's like, no, I'm at work. Like, I'm focused.
Okay. Now, I am fascinated by this. Because we always see these, you know, where the models fall or, you know, the shirt comes open.
Oh,
I felt bad, too, but, like, even with you, you put together and focus. What was the worst thing that has ever happened to you walking down the runway?
Do you know what? My first runway ever, I had these big, glittery platform heels.
Okay.
And I must have, like, stepped too small, but that big toe hit that sparkle, and I was bleeding down the runway, but I just had to keep it together and just push through. And I was very proud of myself because it was my first runway ever. But it does happen like that. Like, that is not,
Is it because the shoes are too tight or the floor is too slippery?
They could be too tight, they could be too loose. You just gotta try and make it work. So that was probably not even her fault. I felt really, really bad for her, but she gonna kill it next year.
That's it.
Next season, she gonna come back and kill it.
Come back and kill it. I wanna say, you know, being in this business, you are constantly judged by your looks, being in the business that you are in, and you have vitiligo. What would make you want to get into modeling where they take you apart and take apart everything? You gotta tell me, what is that journey?
Do you know what? I never wanted to be a model.
Okay.
It was something that I kind of did as a hobby. Whenever friends would ask me to, like, model for their brands and stuff like that, I was just like, okay, cool, no problem. Like, for a free lunch or something, you know? Like, that's cool. And the more I did it, the more people around the world, when I would post it on social media, loved it and wanted to see more. And so...
Oh, my God. Ooh! Girl.
And so, yeah, I continued. And I think the first few times I started traveling and, like, you know, actually getting paid to do it, I was like, okay, cool, you know what? If I really focus on this, I could make it a career.
Did you ever feel like, as you were modeling, because you come out, you're so beautiful and you're so different, did you ever feel embarrassed or ashamed or they're talking about me? Did that ever go through your mind?
As a model, no, because I think even on social media before I was really modeling, people would be like, why doesn't she cover her skin? I've heard it my whole life.
Yeah.
And so I just never cared. I'm also a strong Caribbean Black woman. And Yeah. I was raised by very strong Caribbean Black women as well who made me feel like I was beautiful. So, you know, I think as a child, you kind of, like, sometimes lose it because you're focusing on other kids' opinions. But as I started getting older, I was like, I actually think I'm gorgeous, and my family tells me I'm gorgeous. So who else do I need to listen to?
And this is, I think, little girls are watching you and so inspired by you, but also people who feel like they have something that might stop them, that fear. How do you hold on to that dream when things like that happen? Because you're in a business of no.
Yeah.
When people tell you no or when there are obstacles, how do you feel about these little girls just loving you?
I think everybody always thinks that it's gonna be this, like, you know, success story or whatever the case is. And then when you see someone who is successful, you don't see their story, right? And the no's that they've gone through. So I've gotten millions of no's. The most important thing is to continue to persevere and push on.
Mama. Okay. I asked you when you came in, I said, does this outfit come in a size 14, 16? I asked you that, you said it probably does.
It comes in whatever you need.
That's what
I'm sure.
Okay, I gotta ask this because models are always looking like they're hungry on the runway. Do you have cheat days, girl?
My life is a cheat day until Fashion Week comes around.
Okay, then you gotta go strict.
Yeah, exactly. Then I start getting a little strict. I get on my little diet. Right now, I have a chef and they are vegan.
Okay.
Vegan chefs because like I don't cook anyway. Like I don't really.
Yeah.
I can make a good oxtail, but that's pretty much.
Girl to mocktail.
But I don't know how to make mushrooms taste good.
Yeah.
So I need a little help in that department. So right now, you know, I'm vegan adjacent. But yeah, once Fashion Week is over, maybe like in a month or two after, I feel more healthy too.
Okay.
I like to get in that health kick too,
Yes.
like drink juices, boo boo boo. I might dive back into.
Will you be mad at me if I send you a pizza, sausage pizza?
Never.
Because we want to eat it with you.
Oh yeah, I love a pizza.
Now another thing I love about you is you are a boss here because you just started a skincare line called Cay Skin.
Yes.
So yes, why did you feel that starting a skincare line
That good
is so
glow,
important?
that good glow on my legs right now.
Oh, that's Cay Skin?
That's Cay Skin, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have known, because look. I literally. So what
I
made
brought you some. I got
you
you
bought
some.
me some? I wish you'd have bought it before, because it ain't no glow, it's ashy, like all the way. But what made you start a skincare line?
So, as I said, I am Caribbean,
Yeah.
and growing up, my family, my grandparents would always use these ingredients, like cutting aloe vera straight from, you know, the garden, and sea moss, which we would consume for the nutrients and stuff. And I just always knew about products and been so obsessed. My mom used to work for like Mary Kay and Avon.
So did
all
my
these things,
dad,
you know?
yes, girl.
So I've always been obsessed with skincare and products, but also knowing that I have vitiligo, it has always been very, very important for me to protect my skin from the sun.
Okay.
But I could never find the sunscreen that, you know, as a woman of color especially, something that didn't make me look ashy or like turn blue or, you know, create that white cast that most sunscreens do. And I remember getting really badly burnt on a shoot in like 2018 because no one wanted me to wear sunscreen for that reason. And I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous. Like, this is not just something that's about, you know, vanity or anything. It's something that's really important. You should never skip your SPF. You need to be protected from the sun every single day.
Right.
And so I wanted to make something that everyone would want to use, more like a blend of sun care and skin care. So all the nutrient-rich benefits that are going to, you know, make sure that your skin is healthy, but then give you that good glow and protection from the sun.
Okay. I'm loving it. There's a woman here in the audience. She's got a lime green dress on. It's gonna be her birthday. She says she don't have a man. We're gonna get you some Cay Skin, girl, because put that glow on you. Put that glow on you.
I got you, don't worry. Birthday gift, I got you.
So, Winnie, you recently went back to your hometown of Jamaica, and you was having a good time. Is that your dad?
That's my daddy.
Oh, my gosh, it's your daddy. And so I heard that you like to get your wine on. So I know what my wine moves are. They ain't pretty. What is your wine move when you go back to Jamaica?
I think a good one that I always fall back into is the bogle.
Can you show me? Look, it's this right here. Oh, like that. Right there. And you gotta move. Look at your body rolling over here. Can you see? Can we stand there? We gotta show the audience. Show me how you do it. Come on.
We're gonna hit to the side.
And you gotta make that face. That little stank face. Right there. Woo, y'all.
We get like a sweep.
Oh, this is good. Winnie, thank you so much for being here. Up next, the latest fashions ripped from the runway with designer Sergio Hudson. Keep it here. Now, what's the...